channel. Today we're going to do a little bit of a different video. I'm going to show you clips from my vacation to Cancun, and I'm going to just do a little whisper ramble while you watch some clips because I just wanted to share my vacation with you guys because it was fun, and I thought, you know, we could just do a pure, just relaxing whisper video, nothing else. So let me know if you enjoy this. I have Costa Rica footage also that I never have put together, but I really should. My computer is just like so cannot handle like 4K videos at all. Anyways, I didn't film everything that we did, but I put together what I have, and I'm gonna do my best to like do this in one take. So if I mess up, we're just gonna roll with it. So what else? So we were there for a week. We did a lot of stuff. We were staying on the ocean front in Cancun. Yeah, anyways, let's roll the footage. Okay, here we are in the airport, getting ready to go walking to the airport, the airplane, whatever it's called. It was very early. As you can see, we saw the sunrise on the first flight to Chicago. This was the Chicago airport, and they had this giant dinosaur that had a jersey on, and I just thought it was so funny. This was after we landed. We had to get a bus to go to downtown. This is downtown. We had like lunch. We got on the bus to our hotel, which was like a whole thing. I was very proud of myself because I had to like talk to a bunch of people and like use my Spanish, and it took a really long time, and we were both kind of stressed, but we did it. I was so proud. By the end of the trip, we had figured out the bus system mostly after some trial and error. This was our porch. Like after we arrived, it was beautiful. The waves were kind of large because of this like hurricane. That was that night. Again, giant waves. You couldn't swim during this time. The next morning, there's gonna be a lot of ocean shots. I'm sorry. A little dove friend that wanted some snacks from us. I tried to give them some bread, but they flew away. But there was a lot of doves and grackles. This was a restaurant we ate at. We had some fish tacos. The sign says, "You can't swim in here. There's crocodiles." It was a very cute little place with like, it looked very local, you know, very simple, but tasty. There's the crocodile sign, which we did see crocodiles later on, but not this day. This is like the lagoon side, so it's like lagoon and ocean. This is the road. On the left side is the hotels, and on the right side is the lagoon. We walked on this quite a lot, walking on the beach. That, I guess that was Monday evening. Beautiful, beautiful. The waves were quite large. But that's me. Also, this book bag that I brought on this trip was amazing. It was a Bag Smart. Would highly recommend. Not sponsored. But I really, really liked it. Continuing the walk, you could walk on this like structure to get around, and the waves were like crashing on us. On the way back, we got like hit with a wave and got soaked. It was a little scary. We were trying to get over to those buildings on the left side, but we couldn't, like, because it didn't feel safe, because the waves were so high. But yeah, kinda crazy. The waves were just like really big. Like, I've never seen waves that big before. I've never been to like an ocean that has large waves, so it was kind of crazy. You can see how far. Oh my god, these are baby sea turtles. We were walking back and they released them. Look at them, they're so cute. I was dying. I mean, like, how cool is that, you guys? I saw baby sea turtles go into the ocean. so it was like very like cloudy. And we went to Chichen Itza this day, so we got up early. This was at a Mayan like village. They had these dancers who were amazing, and they fed us a buffet here, which was honestly the best food we had all the trip. Also, I think you're supposed to say Maya, the Mayas, but we say Mayan, and I felt like I needed to say Mayan because like no one would know what I was talking about if I said the Mayas, like a Maya village. But I think that's what they go by. And they like spoke the Maya language and everything like that. Like they are still around, you know. There's Chichen Itza. This was like our first, like when we first walked in and saw the like big pyramid and everything. Very cool, very cool. It's called, I believe, El Castillo, which I would imagine means the castle. Really cool, really cool. This side was a little more run down because they like put more effort into making like the front of it look nice. This was like a courtyard or something. I can't quite remember, but I think they would have like gatherings here perhaps. It was raining a little in this clip, but we didn't get like super rained on. And then walking back, I loved that like the serpents, like carvings or whatever. But yeah, it was like a big, there were lots of buildings. The castle is not where, like everyone, I feel like everyone thinks that's where they did the human sacrifices, but it's the building on the left there, the little one. This was, on the left, he said there would have been like a market there. And he said it was like a market for like richer people, not like normal people. Oh, this guy was like clapping because like if you clap, it like reverberates the sound back in a really unique way. Okay, and then we're taking a bus. We took the bus to the next stop. So I took some clips of like, you know, some of the places we drove through. Sorry, there's like fingerprints on the window, I think. And then we went to a cenote, which was so cool. Here's me jumping in. This was my first jump, and I realized after that I should take my glasses off so I don't lose them. Jump number 2. This was so cool, you guys. And like, cenotes are like basically like underwater, or like kind of like underground swimming holes sort of thing. Like really nice spring water. Like when you get out, your skin feels really nice. And just like absolutely beautiful. And there's like hundreds, maybe thousands, I can't quite remember, of these like in the area. This was a Mexican town we went to at the end of our tour because he wanted us to be able to see like what an actual Mexican town was like. And we got street food, and there was like music, and this guy was like playing the guitar. We were waiting in line to get churros, which are amazing. I've never had a fresh churro before, but oh my god, so good. Obsessed. And then they had this like little Halloween parade while we were there, and it was just like a bunch of people dressed up. So that was pretty cool because we were there the week of Halloween. So this would have been the Tuesday before Halloween, which is just, it was cool. It was really cool. And this was I guess that evening, I assume. Either that or it was the morning. Here's us with the sunrise. So cute. This was on our little porch. Sorry for being cringe. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Like, honestly, this place wasn't even that expensive, I feel like, for like the view. And it was nice, and they like cleaned our room. And okay, this was on a ferry to accidentally got off at like too early, and we had to walk to the ferry port, and yeah, my watch is vibrating. I do apologize. This was the island Isla Mujeres. Beautiful, beautiful blue waters. Just absolutely, this was like the first time we saw like the really crisp blue waters because of where we were. Like the waves were really rough, so it wasn't blue like that at first. It was just like so calm and pretty. This was in the morning, so there weren't like as many people at this time, and it was really pretty. The water is so clear, like impeccable, amazing. I was able to swim. Oh, okay, sorry. We went snorkeling on the island, so this is that. Just a few clips from that. We both ended up getting like seasick from being in the ocean, so that wasn't fun, but like I saw some cool fish and stuff. Like there's a lot of this little yellow fish. Yeah, and then here's that. I took a video of us too close. This is a video that our like guide took of this fish we saw, and I looked up the name of him, but I can't remember it right now. But he like walks along the bottom, and then this was a stingray I saw, which was so cool. Like he was very small, but so cool, so cool, so cool. And that was our boat. This was like in a really rough part of the ocean, and there was like monuments under the ground that you could look at, but like you couldn't, it was a lot. That's our ferry, and we were waiting in line for the ferry, and the sun was setting. Here's on the ferry with the sunset. Absolutely beautiful. Amazing. And the next day we walked to Playa del Fines. This was that, and we got the bus from there to go downtown Cancun, and there was like, they said the murals. We had some lunch there. I didn't really take any videos though. Here's the ocean in front of our place that day, which it was starting to get calmer and bluer. So they had these like little birds on the beach, and I love them, but they only came out at night. And here is my morning beverage with the sunrise. We went out on the beach to see the sunrise. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Here I am, chilling on one of the beach chairs. These were free in front of our hotel. And this was a lagoon tour we did, which was amazing. And we got to see 5 crocodiles. I don't have any videos of the crocodiles, sorry. But this guy like drove us. He drove so fast. The trees are mangroves. Is that correct? I feel like that's, I don't know. The trees that grow in the water. There they are. Beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, we kind of just drove around the lagoon and looked for crocodiles and saw some birds and stuff. And it was really fun, and I'm glad we did it. Honestly, one of my favorite things we did in the trip. And we saw the sunset on the boat tour as well, which was lovely. Or like mostly set. It didn't set all the way, but it was like, you know, sunset time. And then we went to this little downtown festival because it was Halloween on this night. It was Friday night, and there was just a bunch of people gathered with like, you know, street vendors and a lot of costumes and stuff, and it was really fun. We got some food. There's my partner with ice cream. It was elote and queso ice cream. He loves ice cream, so yeah, I really enjoyed just like walking around, being amongst people and stuff. It was really cool. Just walking around. There were like all these kids in the middle like driving cars around. People dressed up. Really cool, really cool. wish we had stuff like this in the US. I mean, probably somewhere they do, but not where I live. It's like either, oh, okay. This was the last morning we were there. I was having my last beverage. The last sunrise, or pre-sunrise. We got up really early. We left at like 6:30. We had to take a bus. This was our last bus ride to get to the airport. Here we are at the Cancun airport, waiting for our flight. Taking off. Very sad, very sad. This was a really long travel day. Like, we left the hotel at like 6:30 and we got home at 11:30 p.m. Like, I was dead to the world. Like, there's the ocean. Oh my god. So pretty. I didn't get to see it when we flew in because I was in a middle seat. And then here we are, flying back to home. Late at night. We were very, very tired. I love plane rides. So yeah, that was basically it. I mean, it wasn't everything, obviously, because I didn't take a video of everything, but I just wanted to like put together the clips and like do a little whispered video, so I hope you enjoyed. It would be fun to do like one of our Costa Rica trip, but that trip was like 2 weeks long, and my computer can like barely handle like anything. I really need to get a new laptop that can edit videos better, because it's like, it struggles. It took me forever to get these clips together because they're like 4K or whatever. Anyways, we had a fun time and we're back home now. It's very full here. It was very warm in Cancun, obviously. And yeah, if you listened to all that, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. I hope it was relaxing. And I love you guys. You're doing amazing. And I will see you in the next video. Okie dokie.